Hey everyone, so I'm going to be breaking down this haircut, and this is a haircut that I know many of you may want, where you can see the top, it's a bit longer throughout the top, and also in the very, very front. So the very, very front, all this, you can see how long this hair is. This hair is, and I know many of you may be in denial, but the hair length is really long. It comes down to probably the top lip in the very, very front. So a lot of these haircuts, you need to make sure if you were to pull this hair down, it will go all the way down to the lip or the tip of the nose, or whatever you think your hair length is, it's probably not long enough for a lot of these hairstyles. Now, the side here, this is a side parting, as you can see into this area, this side part. Now, do you have to have a side part? No, but this particular haircut does. Can you part it in the middle? Of course you can. It really just depends on you and what you're really going for, to be honest with you, the type of look you're going for. But let's just say you want to part this over, you want a little more of a creative look. Well, the one side that is where the part is, there's obviously less hair, so it's not going to be as heavy. This is slicked back, as you can see. It's all kind of brushed back away from the face. Now, that length can match the other side, if you were to pull it straight down. So a lot of these types of haircuts, what can be done is, it's parted down the middle when it's cut, so everything is kind of balanced on both sides. But what ends up happening is when you flip it around, like this mannequin here, when you flip the hair around, it's gonna create a lot of an illusion of the hair looking like it's so much longer on one side, when in reality, it's basically just the way it's parted. That's why it's making it look a little different, all right? Now, as far as styling goes, this is an option where you have a few different ways to go. You can have this where it's a bit more lived in. You can wear it where, you get out of the shower, you just maybe spray in some Tidal Wave, 25 spray, do a side part and let it air dry. I would suggest that, my Success Paste, I'd suggest my matte pomade, my shadow cream pomade. Those are all products that are designed more for longer hairstyles to help control the hair more. You can even, again, like I mentioned, use just 25 spray and Tidal Wave, spray it in, comb it, maybe use my wide tooth comb, my carbon comb, get some texture and let it air dry. And there you go. This has a strong chance of the hair falling in the face because it's longer, obviously. All these pieces in through here, they could potentially just fall flat down because it's longer hair. So you may have to be brushing your hair off the face from time to time. So you want to make sure you have a product that's going to actually allow the hair to have some movement to it, okay? So now the next thing is, how short do you want it on the sides? This is pretty short throughout the sides, as you can see in through here. So all the hair in through this area throughout the bottom here, around the ear, that could be done. It looks almost like maybe even a one guard. So there's a strong chance that this haircut may have some slight disconnection as it gets towards the top here. That really depends on you. If you want to have a haircut where you have all this length in the front, you have to make sure that you're okay with some sort of, either disconnection or somewhat of a harsher line, unless you get the haircut in a way where it's just an extreme longer haircut on top, where everything is blended in and layered throughout the back and sides, but the very front is the longest point of it. That's another option as well. It just depends on you and the person cutting your hair for this particular type of look. Now, I would say, is this something for people with very, very, thin hair? You can have thin hair, but you need to have a lot of hair. This is ideal for someone who's got pretty much pin straight hair. You can have some slight natural wave to it, but this model basically has perfectly pin straight hair. And yes, a lot of it. So this is something I think it's a pretty cool, unique look. I know a lot of you are obsessed with having longer hair in the front, but this is a good representation of this look. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. I can do tons more of these model breakdown videos for you. I have fun doing these. If you want to purchase any of my products, use code YouTube20 at shop.thesalonguy.com.